Hi guys, Chris from Function Fit here. Today just with Hilary. Hilary has been with us now for
maybe 2 years.
Maybe too long.
It's 2 years.
2 years, and today coincides with Hilary's just bridged the gap of having lost 2 stone in body weight, but the majority been we've had a sort of a dramatic loss the last 2 to 3 months probably, haven't we?
Yeah.
So Hilary's stats as such. In that time we've lost 2 stone, we're 7% body fat down, just shy of 8, and we've lost, just as a guide, we've lost nearly 85 centimetres, so not half a metre, we've lost 85 centimetres of body circumference, which is starting to be a frustration as she now needs lots more clothes, which isn't a bad thing.
Lots more new clothes.
Lots more new clothes. So very good, Hilary. A compliment. They don't come too often. So why did you start to come here originally, and how have you found it?
I had a hysterectomy back in 2015, and I found that knocked me physically and psychologically, and I put on a bit of weight. And I saw your advert in the new year, and I thought I needed some motivation to get fit and get back to who I thought I was.
Yeah.
So I turned up saying I've had a hysterectomy 6 months ago and I need to get fit again.
And did you have any reservations before you started?
I think being a middle-aged woman, having had a hysterectomy, and coming to a young male trainer, that there might have been instances that you wouldn't understand, hormones, how I felt about having a hysterectomy, how I worked as a woman.
Yeah, and do you feel we've tackled some of that quite well?
I think I'm working on you now.
Yeah, a bit of role reversal maybe in the end. So along the process, so we've looked at, Hilary's very active, loves like a park run, loves a competition, a few ups and downs along the way, but how would you feel the process has been through that duration?
Well, I can't believe 2 years later I'm still here. I really can't, but I can't imagine not being here. That's what I said. It's just
Said that around nicely.
I think it's great to have someone that you're accountable to. So I feel during the week I'm accountable to Chris. I do the training that he asks me to do, and I've been diagnosed with an injury, and I think it's the injury that's motivated me in the last couple of months more than what had happened earlier. Being told you can't do something has tended to push. That's really pushed me. Yeah,
and you've done very well finding alternative ways to keep you motivated.
Yeah, so that's worked.
In terms of Hilary's training, the training's been quite bespoke in terms of what she's necessarily needed, and we've kept her accountable with weight loss targets, nutritional targets, and now Hilary is training for duathlons and swimathons. So we're sort of week by week training programs for that. Have you found sort of the nutrition and training quite easy to stick to?
I think once you get into that pattern, I was talking to someone last night saying it takes time to get into that pattern of nutrition, but then it becomes normal.
Yeah.
I just don't eat like I did before.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't even think about eating like I did before.
Yeah.
It's the mindset just completely changes, but it doesn't happen overnight.
No.
You have to go through that difficult process.
Yeah.
And then suddenly you come out the other side.
Yeah. Really important to say that when Hilary has been really a lot stricter than what we have pushed her to do, there's also been a bit greater. They've been far greater, haven't they?
Yeah.
And that's a shame in the last few weeks, last couple of months, where I've been really strict as such.
I suppose because I had the lack of knowledge, Chris kept saying, eat more protein, eat more protein. So I finally listened to you. And it's worked.
Oh, nice.
So I come back and say, oh, you do actually know what you're talking about.
My head gets bigger. So if anyone was contemplating coming down here to start some training, would you have any words of wisdom
Yeah.
Kind words.
Definitely do it. Take the plunge. Take the plunge. Invest in yourself.
And what's been your greatest success in terms of the training, the approach, the whole programme?
And I was looking at some photographs of myself over the last 2 years, and I could see how I've changed as a person, how I've grown as a person, not only in being here, but you've enabled me to be more confident with my sport and my activities. I feel great.
Massive PBs.
Massive PBs. PBs almost every week at the moment. Sometimes I get well done. Sometimes it would be nice to get more well done, but there you go. And I feel better about myself. I feel fitter. I feel healthier. I've got a resting pulse rate of under 50.
Brilliant.
Great.
Sounds good. And what's your one best result? You have one.
Today's weight loss.
Today's weight loss. So the 2 stone gap. Great. So thank you, Hilary. Been a pleasure having you here.
Yeah.
Good interview too.
Thank you.
Cheers. Thank you.